Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that wonderful little town of Belfair, Washington. Hickville, USA, as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is what I'm now calling a Wednesday extra video, as this will air on Wednesday. I am just throwing out a few videos as I get to make them. I've done some prep work for my paper pumpkin video, so that has freed me up to do a free little things if I get to have a minute to do some things. And this is going to be a Christmas. I had so much fun doing that Christmas in July that I have Christmas on the brain right now. So this is using the bundle, A Little Cheer. This was a gift from the lovely Tami. And this set is going to get a lot of use because I plan on, so this is the stamp set, and it comes with, if you get the bundle, it comes with these adorable wee little punches. They are so cute, and they come in a little package like this, and it says A Little Cheer Punch. So what I have done is I've written in a Sharpie a little cheer on each of them, because unlike what I do with my, oh, I can't cut that off and put it on here because it just wouldn't fit, right? So I have just written it on the little punches themselves. So I'm going to show you a card because the lovely Phyllis sent me a bunch of DSP. And I had mentioned in that mail call video that there was so much DSP, but the Christmas particularly, let me show you. This was, I think oh, there's a piece of cardstock. I was doing prep work. It should be folded in half. Here it is. This is the DSP we're going to be using. It was from Take a Bow, and I have some of all of this. Now I have cut all of this but one piece, and I have them all with card bases, and I am going to be going to the local veterans home over in Port Orchard, and I want to have a sample of what I would like to do so they can see. And I would like to, starting sometime in November, take like one Saturday. I'm even going to see if Hank, because Hank has made cards with me, and I'm going to see if Hank would like to go with me. My Aunt Carol's going to go with me, and we're just going to go in there for an hour. And if they will let me, I haven't gone in there yet. I need to set up and have supplies made for them if they would like to make Christmas cards this holiday season. I would like it to be an yearly thing. If the Veterans Home says no, there are several convalescent centers and senior centers that I plan on doing this, that I know they would say yes. So me prepping this is not going to go to waste. So with that being said, so we are using the Take a Bow DSP. This design is going to be used for, let me bring this back in. So I'm going to use it for this DSP and for this DSP. It's going to work perfectly. The layout, though, is going to work for this one here as well. I might just do it for all of those. I might get that for all of them. This one, I've done something different. I'll show you that here in a second. But this is my little card I designed, right? It's adorable. It's so quick. I just love this. Oh my gosh, I was just sitting down having a time. So I got this package of 50 card bases and envelopes at the thrift store a while ago. I shared it in a mail call video for $2.75. Well, guys, picking that up was awesome. It just, that worked out so well because I don't want to, there's no cost to any of this. This is something I just want to do. Phyllis sent me the DSP. All I have to do is cut it. This is something that I can just give back. And since it's really, I really am enjoying this because I wasn't able to do my July event that I liked doing because they no longer are allowing paper crafts to be used at the fire hall. This is what I did with this one here. So this DSP, I cut it on the diagonal, And then I went ahead and glued this down to the card base. So this card base is already done. The other isn't. This one, I just already have it done. But this one here, I have plans for that as well. And this one's going to be a little different, as I'm going to be pairing that with, my aunt is going through hers because she got, where is that at? I thought I marked it as well. It's a sentiment in die set for Christmas because I want these to be really simple. So I'm going to, if I can find it, that is. Alrighty, here. Oh, here we go. This is it. So this is the Christmas labels bundle, right? So we're going to use these for our sentiments. Now, I'm just going to have a whole bunch. I'm just going to sit one day and just die cut these till my heart can't die cut no more. And of course, white. And then that way, if they don't stamp it right the first time, we can stamp it again and again. Okay, so they'll be able to do that. And then I have, of course, the little bundle that Lori sent me. That's so cute. The little house that's in here. This one. And I thought we could have them stamp and punch the little gingerbread house. Really cute, really easy on some crumb cake or craft. And they can color if they want to. Some may want to do something really simple. So that's why I'm having options. And anyways, this one I wanted to do that little bit more with. And I'm just using up what she gave me. So I have this stack of supplies all ready to go. And I'm going to show you how to make this card. So here we go. Let's get everything in here. Now I used this and this as part of the DSP. So let's show you what we have. I tore my little, we're going to add this little bow. Phyllis sent me this too. Now somewhere I have more of these little bows that she sent me. This was from the little Advent envelopes that Stampin' Up had. And now I'm on the hunt on Amazon for a little bow that's similar to this so I can die cut some bows. I think I saw one for like $6.99, $7.99. Yeah, I'll be purchasing that here shortly. So I have a card base, one of them from the same thing. They're flimsy. They're not the world's best card bases and stuff, but hey, they're going to do the job, and they were extremely cheap for me. They're going to make this, you know, relatively, you know, cost effective, but they're going to be really cute little cards. So I have a white envelope that is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. We have one piece of 6 by 6. Now we're going to cut this, and you're going to see just how easy this is going to be. And I'm sorry, the die is from Phyllis. I don't know where it came from. I don't know, but that's the die I'm using. I love using things, guys, that I have. So we are cutting this at 4 1/4 by 5.5. Now, this is going to give me a 1/2 inch strip right here that we are going to use. We're going to flip that over, and that's going to give us a 1/2 inch strip. Now we're going to need another 1/2 inch strip for down here. So I put it in this way because now I'm left with all these little, you know me and scraps. I'm going to keep them, right? I'm going to keep them. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with that. But in the meantime, we are going to cut this to 4 1/4. And it's going to give me a little square here that I'm putting off to the side. Now with all that Christmas DSP she gave me, oops, I have all these scrap pieces that I am going to also design a easy, simple little bookmark. I even thought about taking them in and laminating them. I have my own laminator. I would have to order laminating paper, but my library, by the way, has a laminator machine. And I can go in there and use their laminator machine, and I can go in once a week and get free laminating sheets. I can get 2 sheets of laminating sheets, right? I can get 2 sheets every week for free and do it at the local library. So as I'm either going to donate them to the senior home or veterans home, these Christmas, bookmarks. I might as well do it at the library for free. That's something Hank and I can do together, or I can just do it on my own. But I do want to put a few more little bits on here, either some little stamping. I thought I have a little present die that I could put this and make like a little present, and there's one that has, yes. So I need to doctor these up a bit, but I'm making bookmarks out of them. So this is not going to waste either. And now this piece, however, is going to give me my 1/2 inch strip I need to go on my card. This piece is just going to go over here. So if you're wondering how come I have these, because I cut strips, I can get 2 more 1/2 inch strips from this piece. And so some of them you had extra and some you didn't need to cut down, but all the extra little bits are over there. So let's get this card going, as it's going to be quite simple. And you can look at the die here in a minute, but let's get our DSP down. So I also was at the local hub. That's my little thrift store that helps the seniors in my little town. Used to be called Faith in Action. Now it's called the Hub. But anyways, I was out there the other day and I got a steal of a deal on some paper. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. $2.75, which is great for what I want to do this year for basically a service project, right? So I'm going to take this little strip here and this little strip up there, and it's just adding that little bit, right? That's all it's doing. No big deal. We're making simple cards. Simple little design. About a 1/4 inch if you wanted to get on your grid there. I love the glass mat. I had a different glass mat before Stampin' Up came out with theirs. And I gave my old glass mat. There's many out there. I gave my old one to my Aunt Carol. And the reason being is because the glass mat is so easily cleaned up with a razor blade. And my family has been using razor blades to clean windows and clean everything. And I just take a razor blade and I can scrape all the glue and gunk off my glass mat. So if you wonder why I use it, that's why, because everything just comes off and go in the garbage. So there is my card base, making sure I'm going to stamp it the right way. Oh, I didn't pick anything for the inside. Oh, no. Well, you can't see the inside because I haven't got that far yet. Oh, because I'm waiting for my Aunt Carol to find the stamp set. That's why, because I was going to use that. I wanted to stick with one particular stamp set. That is why. Okay, that makes sense now. I'm having a brain meltdown. So, Phyllis had sent me this wonderful die. Now, there are several that Stampin' Up has that are similar to this, but I like this because it was a frame. There are circle, similar shaped dies that you could use. Guys, I am using something I have. I am using what is available to me. I'm not going to go purchase something new just to do a video. This I have used. If you like the design, you could do this with rectangle dies. You could do it with square dies. I'm trying to get all the pieces out of my die. I still need to cut more of these. Now this paper, it's not the identical. It's similar to Granny Apple Green, but it's not identical. This is garden green here. Let me hold those together. You can see the difference. And let me show you where I got this paper from. I got this big package of paper. Now, this is not where it came from. This is just the package they put it in there. But they had all this cardstock, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is perfect for what I am. $2.75, guys. $2.75. It was, I got a coupon for 25% off my total purchase, and then I got 15% off for being military, right? So yeah, that was a steal of a deal. I got a few more things of paper as well. So I decided to cut up all the stuff I needed for this. I was going to use the green from here, as long as it was close enough to the paper, and it is. So that's what I'm doing. I'm being very honest about what I'm using with you. Just how it is. So this is the one we're going to use today. Now, you could do dimensionals. I chose to put the dimensionals on these wee little punches, and I just have, making sure that is there, I just have some scrap paper, and I'm going to show you in one of the envelopes everything when we're done here, if I can remember to. I want to show you how I have it packaged, and I'd like your opinion on what I have put in the package, if you guys think that's good. Lori, the mint tape, if you're watching, the mint tape is being used right now. Okay, we need the stamp and pierce mount. These are polymer stamp sets. I don't know what happened to the actual one I was doing this on, but I do have, you can see right here, I tore it pulling it out of the die. So I do need to be careful when I do it. So that's why this little bow was sitting here. I'm like, oh, that little bow is going to be perfect. It's going to cover up my boo-boo, and it will do the job. So let's go ahead before we do anything else. We're going to make sure this opens. We're going to glue our die down. You could do it however you wanted. And I am trying to keep these cards simple. A little bit of stamping. I have designed one card that is literally going to be no stamping, just gluing die cut pieces. Now, that's just because of the DSP that Phyllis sent me and the dies she sent me. And then I can die cut a sentiment that all it needs to be is glued together. And I'm just going to have these out and available, and they can choose which ones they want to do. And I will have a sample. Oh, we could do it. Oh, it's too big to do that way. It's like we could do it diagonally, but it's too big. So I'm just going to glue this down in the center. I do have quite a few of these little bottles I'm going to have to fill up with glue. I thought I might buy a package of tape runners just in case. I also thought maybe I should go ahead and glue the DSP to the card bases. I'm not sure. I would really love some opinions on that. So now we're going to set this aside. And I need a piece of scratch paper. I cleaned up. I am almost out of scratch paper. Oh my gosh. That's okay. I have plenty. Trust me. I got a whole drawer full of printer paper down below me. That piece is going to bug me. We're just going to fold that over like that. All right. You're going to laugh when you see the blocks I used, because everything was mounted. So this is what I used, because I had my desk was full of stuff. I was sitting out here playing. It was like 8 o'clock. It was about 8:45 at night, and it was after football practice, and they were all like, what are you doing? And I said, I have this idea. I just have to finish this. Just this one thing. I just have to finish this. And they were all laughing at me. They're like, okay, Mom, have fun. And I like, oh, I'm having fun. All right. Just you wait and see. I'm having fun. And I did. I had a mess and a half. So I want a black string. Now you can bend this polymer stamp to make it fit, but we are just going to put a big smiley face in the middle here. Ta-da, ta-da, right? That's it. And then it comes with this sweet little tie, little bow right here. And we're really only going to get one, and that's okay. Well, we're going to get a partial of it on the side to make it look like it's tied, right? And then I'm using 3 colors for our little tree, our star, and our stocking. But first, we're going to stamp our sentiments. We have sending a little cheer and Christmas is here. So sending a little cheer first. Hopefully I can see it. So, so cute. This one down at the bottom. See, it worked having all 3 on one big block. It worked. It did its job. So now we're going to take a scrap piece of DSP. And we're going to do our stocking in the red. This is real red. We're going to do our star in the Daffodil Delight. And next, I'm going to do the tree in the Glorious Green. Glorious Green. That was a color. Oh my goodness. It's Garden Green. I don't know why I said Glorious Green. All right. I haven't decided what to do with the envelope yet. I haven't gotten that far, guys. I was like, oh, let me go do this. Oh, this is the center die that die cut that out. So let's put that there. And the little punches, I think these are easy enough. They punch easy. So these should be just fine for everybody to punch. There may be people who don't want to do all this little bit of work. So that's why I thought if I kept them simple, right? This really is simple. So let me know if you think this is a good fit. If it's not, maybe I can modify it some. And minis. Oops. And I thought Hank would be able to help if somebody couldn't punch. Like my aunt sometimes has issues using punches. That's why she prefers dies. We're going to set the stocking at a little bit of an angle. And our little tree right here. It's so cute. So I have to look at what else could we put on it. We can put Merry Christmas on the front. See, here we have a couple of packages. We could stamp those too. Oh, we have that little leaf. We might do the little leaf in the corner there. I think let's try that. Let's try that. Let's put it on this one. I mean, if I don't like it, let me stamp it on here first, because I have to do the smushy smushy dance. The smushy smushy dance. Right? All right. Maybe I do it. I'm thinking I might want it stamped off. I'm still trying to decide. In the corner. Let's stamp it off and then stamp in the corner. And then one in the center. Oh yes, definitely. So stamp off, one there. And then in the center. Definitely adds that little bit more. a little bit more there. Oh, that's so cute. That is so much better. I love that. Okay. But hopefully this is still simple enough. I mean, if they don't want to, they don't have to pop the little stocking, star, and tree up. But I think that is a really, really sweet little card. So let's go ahead and stamp on the inside. I'm going to turn it this way. And we're going to use that little stamp, because I'm not going to stamp the inside until I get the sentiment from my Aunt Carol. But I just want to do the same thing we did, except this time we're going to do the full leaf. We're just adding a little detail. So that's all I'm doing on the inside, on the corners, just to add the same detail there. Oh, and we're going to put the bow on. Don't worry, we're going to get our bow there. So down here, stamp off. Just a little detail. They can choose not to do the little detail. That's totally up to them. So, little detail in the corner, little detail right there, and then we will stamp. I don't know if I want to use this Merry Christmas or if I should grab, what if we use the sending, I don't want to do sending chair, Merry Christmas. If I mount those together, we're going to keep it together. So we're going to do Merry and Christmas. I was like, I bet I can find a paper pumpkin one. I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do have a paper pumpkin. I might have to order me some more blocks, but that I can do. I can order more paper pumpkin blocks that are like $2 a piece. You can only do that if you're a demonstrator. Sorry. They're a supply thing. All right, let's do that in the real red to make it stand out for Christmas time. Oh, smushy, smushy, smushy. That works. I could have tried to get that a little closer together. I'll work on that. So let's finish our card up here. I am going to go ahead and put this little bow on a dimensional as well. I mean, that just, and now I want it like that. I want to put glue down there, but I gotta hold it down for a minute. Make it look like it's tied. I mean, look how darling that is. I'm not going to put any glitter, no nothing on it. I want to keep these simple. I want to keep it as simple as possible. So let me know what you guys think. That's one. Now I'm going to show you what I put in the envelopes here. Yes. So that's my card. So all the strips are here. So I'm giving them a full strip of the paper in case they need to stamp and stamp again, right? Because that happens. So they get the 2 little strips and then the piece to stamp on. And like I said, I'm not sure if I really would like some pinions. Should I go ahead and glue this piece already onto the card base? That would just be a step that they wouldn't have to bother with. I don't want these to take long. I want these to be simple. But that's my idea, is to glue this down. I still have to die cut this piece out and put in the envelopes. I have them cut. I just need to get the die cutting done. But that's my thought on it. So is to glue these down, yes or no. I would like some backup, so all they have to do is glue that down. And then I really think it'd be a good idea to glue these down prior, just to have that step out of the way. It's just for this, well, this card. So this is one, right? Put all this in here. Because if I don't get this stuff prepped now, it just won't be. And then, of course, I'm going to have the different sentiments. They can choose whatever they would want to stamp on the inside. And I'm going to have extra white available in case they mess up stamping. They can stamp on a piece of white, or maybe I should have white ready so they can stamp on the white and glue the white sheet to the inside. That might be a smart move. So there's that, and I'll show you the other design, which I think is going to work as well. So this is the other paper, is this one. And with this one, I thought, well, I would still have to do that, but it's still going to work. The layout's still going to work as well. I also thought about getting a die that says ho, ho, ho and putting it on this one. So there could be a variety, because I only have, like, after I've done this one to show you, I only have like 4 pieces of this left available. So I wanted there's only so much available. Phyllis sent it to me. I'm trying to do something positive and in a good way, using up this DSP that I think would be fun and useful. So let me know what you think. I think I'm still going to go with this. This would be not garden green. Where's garden green? That looks like shaded. Nope, that is garden green. I would definitely need garden green for that to make it work. And somewhere I know I have a bow die. I just can't seem to find it. I tore up everything looking for it. I know I have one on the punch of the little Scotty dog punch, but it's not big enough. I want something this size, so I'm on the hunt for that as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you like what I did, especially you, Tami, for buying this. And Phyllis, I really hope that you like what I'm doing with all that wonderful Christmas DSP paper you sent me. And I really hope that I am able to brighten someone's day and that they enjoy doing it. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.